We're live yet? Oh, oh, I think we're live. Are we live? We are live. Okay. Check. Instagram? Are we live on Instagram? Oh, we're live on Facebook. Are we live on Instagram? No idea. How do we check this?
Variant cover B. One.
Doesn't say we're live. Copy the. It says online. Okay. Anyone see me on Instagram right now? Let's check Facebook. We're live on Facebook right now. No idea. Oh, yeah. We're live on live here. Okay, so that's working. Is it though? Okay, well, let's just post this around. And video. Can't tell if Instagram's working on Instagram. Says it's online. I don't see. It says live. Okay, well, that I guess didn't work. Did that work? Doesn't say live. Is it breathing? Oh, it's not breathing. Okay, well, we're back again. Guess we're not on. Let's try the Instagram thing again. Restream. Oh, that's working there. Okay. Settings. That's not it. Destinations. No, that's not it. Settings. That. Okay, let's try this again. It's unable to connect with Instagram. Okay, why is that? Why is that? Why is that? Oh, it's again. New broadcast. Guess I want that. Settings. Edit. There we go. Okay, so it's online. So let's check Instagram. Still doesn't say I'm live. Well, that's not great. Okay. Yeah, why is it not doing that? Okay, well, let's try this then. Hold on 1 second, folks. So it doesn't battery doesn't die. Okay, be live on Instagram now too. Hope we are. Let's see. Not off. Instagram. Or okay, so it's telling my followers. Can't tell on this site if I'm live though. Well, we'll see about that. Anyways, let's check. Be on YouTube if we're working on YouTube. Yep. Okay. Wait. Wait, well, we're just about 6 minutes away from the auctions going live on Yousellcomics.com. There's a number of items going up for auction today. Just 2-hour auction today. If you don't know about the site, we just launched it last Thursday. It's Yousellcomics.com. It gives people the ability to sell and buy comics. Omni's trades graded. It's all about comics. So bit of the backstory is my wife and I started selling on eBay like everyone else who buys a comic or wants to buy comics for the personal collection and then use that hobby to fund their personal collection as well. So started selling on eBay. After about a year and a half of selling stuff, kind of decided that the fees were not that we were selling a lot, but the fees seemed unreasonable. So last November, December, my wife were talking about it, and we kind of came up with this idea: like, could there be a site where you just pay a low monthly subscription fee and you get to run auctions with no commissions? And there's no third party that gets between the buyer and the seller. It all goes straight to the seller. So we contacted someone we knew who does branding and came up with the Yousellcomics.com brand, Jordan Bersluis. That is in Catharines, Ontario. He helped me. I used to be a promoter of metal back in the day, and he helped me out with some festival posters, and he was still doing design work, so we went to him and came up with the Yousellcomics.com logo, which we love, and the branding and the colors and whatnot. So, yeah, and then we got some web developers involved, and this is what we came up with. So today we're just, if anyone has any questions, we're happy to answer that. And yeah, so today we have X-Men 4 First Appearance of Mega Red going up for auction in about 3 minutes. An Amazing Spider-Man 55 Gleason cover variant that comes with also the Carnage Gleason variant and the Venom 35 Gleason variant as a nice bonus. And then we also have a Daredevil 25 First Appearance for Elektra as Daredevil. Marvel's Secret Heroes, or Secret Wars #1, graded at 9.4. That just came back from CGC. And a Last Ronin first print, unread, up for auction as well. So, yeah, Yousellcomics.com. You can put the link there in the chat. So basically, how it works is we have two tiers. A bin pricing buy it now option where it's just set prices. That's $10.99 a month, and then we have a premium premium tier for $20.99 a month. That allows you to run auctions for as short or as long as you want. You could do it for an hour, 10 minutes, 30 days, a year. Like it's up to the seller. So along with having this option, we also thought like there's a lot of people who run live auctions on YouTube, and I've always found the chat to be a little bit unruly for bidding, and you don't really know, and some sellers will, get ghosted and things like that. So we felt like this could be doing the live auction today would be like an example of what the platform is capable of. Like you can have a chat and have people bid and have something up for auction for 10 minutes and then roll the next auction item. So yeah, that's it in a nutshell. Lots of options to go through as a seller. If anyone has any questions, feel free to ask them in the chat. And then in order to bid on the auctions, you can go to Yousellcomics.com. Click on the sign up, start selling today, and it gives you three options there to sign up as a collector, or which is free, and to sign up as a tier one or a tier two. Yeah, so I'm not sure if we have any watching right now. If we do, let me know in the chat. Say hello. I think we're live on Instagram now too, so that should be working. Which just says it's live. Great. Yeah. Oh, today I'm drinking. What am I drinking? Goodbye Gravity. It's from a local brewery called Imperial City. Good stuff. It's in tribute to one of our NASA astronauts, Chris Hadfield, who's from the city I live in. Yeah. So, um, I'm just checking on something. Yeah. So let's if you're not familiar with the site, I'll go through one of our one of our seller dashboards here, so people can get an idea of the kind of options that you can use when you sign up to be a seller. So here we have just a generic store I made for testing purposes when we launch the site. So if you sign up as a tier one or tier two, you first log in. This will be your main page you do everything from. So you have comics, orders, currency, which we have. You can list items in US dollars or Canadian currency right now, or you can choose just to view or use the default, which is American. But you can set prices in Canadian and whatever our website is geolocated. So whatever country you're from, it shows in that currency. You can look at your customers. You get the ability to do refunds. Here's the settings, which is pretty important. We wanted to. We knew during the pandemic that a lot of local comic shops, obviously with lockdowns and we're struggling through the pandemic. So, in talking with our local comic shop, we who didn't really have an online presence and they didn't really have the time to get into that. We thought that this would be another way for local comic shops to local comic shops to have a store. Already have a lot of the options set up for them. We offer local pickup as an option. You get your own store page. You can change your banner. You can set sales schedules, and timings. You get comprehensive reports for your sales, so you can kind of see trends of what's selling, what's not, things like that. But here you can set your store page, your name, store email, store phone number if you have a brick and mortar location. You can change your banner, so if you have a sale going on or something like that for your store page, you can advertise that at the top, and description and how many comics per page, stuff like that. You can set your location if you want your location to be public, like if, as I said, a brick and mortar store for local pickup. All our payments go through Stripe. So we looked at, originally we were going to go with PayPal and Stripe, but PayPal was a little difficult to stay out of taking payments or taking a cut from our vendors. So we excluded that for now, and we're just going with Stripe, which it's a pretty simple process. If you don't already have a Stripe account, it's like a two page setup, and you give them your bank account, and anytime you get paid, it goes straight to your bank account. It doesn't go through us, so you don't have to wait on wait on us for a transaction to process. Here you can set up your shipping, choose how many business days it takes to process, what your shipping country is. You can set default shipping price, so no matter what country it is, it's going to be like $10 as the base price, and then down below here you can add different countries or states, depending on whether that costs more or less for you to send from state to state or what have you. So in this case, since we have a default shipping price of 15, if someone from Canada wanted to make a purchase, the shipping would be 35 total. I'm not saying that that's the actual price. It's just that's how this shop is set up. Is that the base price is $15, and then if the buyer's from Canada, it adds another 20 on top of that. You can just leave the default at 0, and then just go by country if you're only going to ship to certain countries and exclude others. For instance, if you're only ship to Canada, the United States, you don't want to do international. You just leave that blank, and then just set something like this where it's you can. So if it's a country you don't have set per se, you can just set up an everywhere else. So everywhere from outside North America would be this certain price. So it gives you kind of flexibility, and we don't take any commission like eBay does on shipping costs or anything like that. Like that's the cost. That's what it takes time to pack stuff and ship stuff, and we didn't want any of this to be a commission based site. So it's all between the buyer and seller. There's none of that for us. You can also set up your SEO. If you have some SEO titles linked to a website, you can set up you can link your social accounts. So if you had a Facebook page that you wanted to display on your vendor page, they'd have a link there at the right that they can go straight there, or your Twitter, etc. There's also a vacation mode. So if you're a seller doesn't have a brick and mortar store, and you don't want to you want to let people know that you're not going to be processing orders for 2 weeks because you're away, you can turn that on, and that'll tell your customers when they buy something that it's that you're not processing orders for a certain amount of time. Here's why. Here's where you would see if you had any auctions running. You'd see what the auctions were, what the bids were, things like that. You can kind of keep track of where some of your auctions are at. Payments. See what invoice is linked to what payment. You can export that for like say if you have an accounting program for as per brick and mortar stores, or you're doing this for a living, makes it easier to export those invoices into your accounting program, whether you're using Simply Accounting or QuickBooks or Wave Apps or something like that. People can follow your store. So if they have like a good, you specialize in something and they want to see what new stuff you post, they can go directly to your site, directly to your vendor store page and find it. You can see your comprehensive sales reports, last year, last month, date range, total fees paid, charge for shipping that month, etc. So you can kind of keep track of what your shipping costs are per month and orders placed versus gross sales, etc. People can leave reviews for your stores. I know some people I've seen talk about they didn't like the fact that some places like you remove bad reviews. So um, and it also helps. It's not good for scammers or people you have a bad experience with where they end up removing those or getting those reviews removed. So how our review system works is if someone leaves a review, it's automatically approved to their review page. And if a vendor thinks they've been unfairly reviewed, then we would get involved at that point, and we would talk to the buyer and the seller, try and find out the situation and whether we thought the review was warranted or not. This kind of helps with trying to weed out bad actors and people who are just there for a quick dollar to get out and or keep coming back and starting new stores. We can kind of keep track of that. We do have a verification program where if you are a brick and mortar store or someone who wants to be verified as a you are who you are, you're a legitimate seller, then we have a spot where you can upload certain documents, and we look them over. We have a team that looks them over, goes through and makes sure it's legit and matches it to the vendor. And if we approve it, then you get a badge on your store that says verified seller. So it lets the buyers know that we think this seller is legit. They're an actual store, or um, they're a seller who is good at what they do and are acting in good faith by posting things for sale. So we also have a link to a how-to video on here, and this goes to the YouTube page to kind of show you all these options um, on how to list items, what the dashboard's about, etc., etc. So yeah, if anyone's watching, if they have any questions, let me know. So the options were started. I'm gonna get a look at what we have here. So here's the actually let's go here. Oh, so before I show you that, let's just show you what a store page looks like. Excuse me. Yeah, so this is my wife's comic shop. So, like I said, you can have a banner here at the across the top, and she's a verified seller, verified vendor, so she gets that badge there. Um, Here you can kind of see where the social media links are for people to find you on the web. They can follow it, or they can send you a message if they have a question about an item. Um, we don't have a option for best offer yet. That's coming down sometime down the road. But my suggestion for now would be just message the seller, and if there's a particular item you want to make a best offer of, maybe do it that way for now. We'll be looking at adding some more features down the road as we go. So here we have the Tim Gleason pack. So we have Last Remains, Amazing Spider-Man 40 or 55, sorry. The Venom 35 200th issue, and the Carnage Black, White, and Blood. Read the Wolverine one, Black, White, and Blood, and that was a good series. I haven't started the Carnage one yet. Not sure if it's good or not, but the covers are cool. So What else do we have here? So we have the Omega Red first appearance, CGC 9.8. Um, Description there, premium seller. You can ask a question there as well. You can do it a buy now price, um, or bid now. You can watch an item if you want, or you can wish list it. So if it comes up again, it will let you know. That's not. Okay, well, it's working anyways. Oh, and that is upside down. That is upside down. Oh, that's a little better. Okay. That could have been me and Rager, like Rager. But people are hitting the site, so I don't know. Hello, if you're just joining us. There's a live auction going right now on Yousellcomics.com. We have an Omega Red 9.8, Tim Gleason pack with Amazing Spider-Man 55, Last Ronin #1. So that's all on the site. Auction's got about, let's see, an hour and 10 minutes left. They're only 2-hour auctions, so you can find that out here on the Yousellcomics.com. If you're interested in bidding, just go to the sign up button, and it'll give you an option there. Sign up today, and it'll give you an option there to sign up for free to post a bid to buy from the site. So if you have any questions about the site or what we do, or how this all got started, feel free to put that in the chat, and happy to answer any questions. It's our first stream. We just launched about a week and a half ago, so I'm gonna try and make this a regular thing on Fridays with some new books every now and then. And obviously, if you have stuff to sell, you can by all means sign up and sell and run your own auctions, commission free. You can run auctions for 10 minutes or 10 days, 30 days, a month. It's up to the seller. So if you're interested in doing that, you can go to Yousellcomics.com and sign up. We have 2 tiers, $10 a month tier to sell at set prices, and then $20 a month to sell at sell auctions, run auctions with no commission on anything, no commission on shipping prices like eBay, no commission on any sales, and the money goes straight to the seller. We don't get involved in any of that. So, like I said, if you have any questions, feel free to put them in chat. You can follow us here on Facebook if you want. For further live auctions, or Facebook or Instagram, you can find us Yousellcomics. Facebook, we have a page Yousellcomics as well. If that's how you found us. Yeah, so dedicated to all things comics, so trades, omnibuses, graded, raw, completed runs, single issues, uh, collected issues, things like that. We try to do as much as we could with the filters, for people to find specific things. The filter's a little light right now just because it only puts up, you only see what's listed in the descriptions. So as more things get posted, you'll see more filters become available. Yeah, so to sign up, you just click here. There'll be collector join now, that's free. Then standard and premium tier. Standard select comics with no commission on all of it. So I'll just move that over so you can see it. So the collector is the third one there. That's totally free to sign up and make bids. Oh, also, you know what? 1 month trial for any vendors that want to sign up and start selling. Just to give it a try, see if you like it, see if you like the way our setup. I really like our. I like our branding. I think it looks good, and we've got some compliments on it. But you could let us know if what you think of the logo and stuff. We thought it fit with comics in general. So like I said, if anyone has any questions, ask them in the chat. We do if you if you currently have an eBay store, um, you can convert all your listings to Yousellcomics. If you have the store manager pro option for eBay, it'll let you export your listings in a CSV delimited file, which you can upload to your seller dashboard, and I'll list all your items at once. If you look at comics here, there's a little upload button here that'll go through, and I have a default CSV Excel spreadsheet listed for download on the facts page. Kind of gives you an idea of the default categories, so you can match the eBay columns when switching back and forth to from our store to from eBay to our store. This is kind of what your store looks like when you sign up. You can have a banner here. You can change that whenever you want. If you're having a sale, you can do a sales banner or something like that. Your social media links you can add to your store. That's over here on the right. We have a verified vendor selling program. You can upload some documents, and our team will verify those and who the seller is, and you'll get a badge there if you're a verified seller to kind of give your buyers peace of mind of when they're buying from you to see to know that you're a legit seller. They can also leave reviews and things like that. You guys have any feedback on what you'd like to see on the site, some features, what you think? Happy to hear that. Constructive feedback's always good. We do have plans for some more robust features in the future. We have some plans, some ideas down the road for some more features, but that'll take a bit. Like I said, you can find us on Facebook, Instagram at Yousellcomics. Facebook is also Yousellcomics, and here on YouTube at Yousellcomics. So we were lucky enough to get all three on social media, which is Yousellcomics, and no extra numbers or anything like that. So we have about an hour left in the auctions that are up today. Like I said, we're going to try and make this a weekly thing with new items every week. Let's see how it goes. As you can see behind me here, I got my short boxes full of stuff. I'm into Marvel, a lot of some independent stuff. I'm kind of a run collector. I'm trying to finish. I just got back in collecting comics about 2 years ago, so I'm trying to catch up on Batman Rebirth and Amazing Spider-Man, and some of those issues are hard to find. Surprisingly enough, for a decent price, the Batman Rebirth stuff I thought I would be able to find in a bunch of local comic shops, just their back issues, but you know, some aren't there. I gotta go looking elsewhere. I do I do have a love of all things Star Wars, so I'm trying to collect all the Star Wars runs right now for all the current Star Wars runs. So uh, luckily, I got back into it just as the new series were starting, so I was able to stay ahead of it. Um, I'm liking the Darth Vader run this time. What else am I reading? Oh, I just read a new book called Ordinary God. That was a pretty good start. It was an independent. Sea of Sorrow. That was a good independent one. The Joker actually has been pretty good too. Not into a lot of DC, but you know the main stuff: Batman, Superman, things like that.